This is the J Pitt Show.
What were your team sales numbers for 2024, volume and transaction sides?
Great question. Let's see here. 170 million in volume.
Says it so casually.
170 million in volume. Yeah.
Is that higher or lower than 2023?
I want to say we were 169. So we've increased in volume every year since 20. 21 was a big step up. That was our big year. We probably went from like 100 million to like 155 million from 20 to 21. So huge step up. And then obviously from 156 or 155.9 to 166 in 22. 169, I think, is what the 23 numbers were, and now at 170. So barely increased. But, you know, Ryan, as you can attest, the team has lost a lot of talent to the brokerage. I mean, it's working the way it was designed to, you know, but we've, and I just attribute this to, you know, kind of a really interesting time that was 2020 and 2021. We recruited something like 18 new agents to the team in Q4 of 2020 alone. We probably brought on another 20 to 25 agents total in the year of 2021. Not all of them made it, of course, but yeah, huge growth. And a number of those agents were enormously successful. I mean, but the number of $10 million a year producers that the team has lost is probably over that 3-year time span and never taking a step back. It's probably 20, probably lost 200 million a year in current year sales of people that left the team in the last 2 to 3 years to go independent. Most of them, 98% of them, with the brokerage. We lost 1 or 2 to other brokerages. But, you know, like I said, this is how this was designed. You know, the team is a launching point for people. You come, you join the team, you get leads, you get mentorship, you get service and support, and you learn how to sell. And you learn the basics. And as your career matures over the first couple of years, and then business starts finding you, you need the leads list, you know how to process your own transactions. Well, then you step out with the brokerage, and then you start being more of a team leader type. You may produce individually for a year or two, and then decide to bring on 1 agent, 2 agents, 4 agents. But that's kind of how, you know, the rising tide raises all ships, so to speak.
Yeah.
So production's been great. Now, units have gone down. And that's, I think, something that a lot of people would definitely have predicted. But, you know, Ryan, I mean, when I look at the book of lists also came out last week. And when I look at the book of lists, in which we only have 23 numbers, we don't have 24 numbers yet. The book of lists came out. I find us to be incredibly fortunate. You have major companies in town that have lost 50% of their production from 22 to 23. Large company. There's a company that did 700 plus million in sales as a brokerage, dropped down to in the 2s. More than 50% of their volume was lost.
Wow.
There was 2 firms that went up in volume from 22 to 23. We were one of them.
That's awesome.
Okay, we were the largest of them by far. We're double the size. But yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing what we've accomplished here. And that is in good part because of the success of the team in, you know, helping coach these agents up so that they can move on and become leaders in their own right.
Well, yeah, I would say I'm a perfect case study. Like,
You are.
you know, I started on the team. My career never would have started as good as it did without being on the team. I wouldn't have learned how to be a good agent without being on the team. And then I stepped out when I felt it was right.
Yeah.
And things are going well. I only have 1 person under me, that being my brother.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think combined we did about 16, 17 million for the year.
It's great.
So
It's great stuff.
I
mean,
it was a good year.
So exact numbers, $170,239,114 in closed volume. A couple other superlatives, 582 closed transactions total. 655 is our number one year in terms of units sold. So we haven't dropped a lot in units sold. How can we sell more with selling fewer homes? Well, because prices have gone up.
Yeah, I saw the brokerage too is just shy of half a bill.
Yeah, just shy. That's a big goal for next year is to hit 500 million. I think it'll happen.
I think so too.
The team goal, which I don't know if you're ready to pivot to that.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, let me tell you something else real quick. A couple more things. We had 4 agents on the team close north of 30 transactions.
Wow.
So pretty amazing there, right? We had $63 million months. So if you follow our social media, you'll see we do the $1 Million Month Club. Actually, credit to Ryan for the idea.
Still waiting on my royalty.
$63 million months was a cool one. If you look at that, that's, what, on average, greater than 5, greater than 5 a month.
Yeah.
So pretty awesome. 5 agents doing $1 million in pending volume on average per month. That's how you become the number one team in Kentucky. We had 2 agents make north of $200,000 in gross commission income. Had 2 more agents make north of $150,000. Another agent over $125,000. 3 more over $100,000. 2 over $75,000, and 6 more over $50,000. So like our agents are making good money. We had 3 agents hit their very lofty unit goals. We had 4 more within 5%, achieve 95% of their goal. We had 2 agents with $6 million months. So half of the year they did more than $1 million in pending volume. We had 2 more with $5 million months. And it just so happens
There were some $2 million ones too.
Yes, we had some threes. We had some threes. But it just goes to show you the 4 with the most $1 million months are the top 4 in sales on the team. The number 1 agent on the team was agent of the week 11 times.
Wow.
Out of 52 weeks. So, that's how you become, the agent of the year.